Hello, welcome to another training on AI your first AI employee. Today, we are going to see how to connect AI tools and let it run the work like a teammate on your task board, not a chatbot in a corner. Today, we are going to be seeing three parts of this training, three live workflows, one golden rule. It's not 60 minutes. It's going to be less than that, about 20 minutes thereabout. So today's board, we are going to see how to chase all my unpaid invoices, reply to overnight WhatsApp chats, approve today's draft. I am Francis Dayola. I'm the founder of ProveHub. I've spent nearly a decade building technology for businesses across Nigeria and the UK. Today, over 200 businesses run on ProveHub, most of them women-led, most of them selling on WhatsApp, selling on Instagram DM manually. Everything in this hour comes from watching them work. Today, there's no jargon, real workflows you can picture in your own business, and one thing to try before next Saturday. So how to use this particular, how to be productive in this particular training. As I'm talking, as I'm teaching, just be picturing the things you repeat this week. Because this week is not yet over. This week from Monday till today, that you repeat twice this week. So you're going to still picture how all of those workflows can end on a task board. Then we can then instill in your mind too. You still see which of those examples you put in your head that you can try today. Then if you have questions in the chat, put it there. I will reply them. Or after the training, I will ask you to unmute yourself and ask questions. So like I said earlier, today in three parts, we are going to, number one, understand. Number two, see it work. And number three, make it yours. Today, we are going to see what changed in AI and the one pattern behind every automation, plus the workspace where it all lives. When I say we are going to see it work, that real life workflows I talked about, we are going to see it, WhatsApp, customer chats, social media, and getting paid. Each one ends where the real work ends, on your tax board. Now, you'll be wondering what is tax board. I keep saying tax board. I'll show you what it is. But before then, I'll just explain so your mind does not get running. So you're running your business normally now as it is without any tools. But you talk to your staff, you talk to your colleague, you talk to people that you work with, maybe on WhatsApp, maybe in your group or something. So that place where you talk to them, that's a tax board. So we're going to see how AI can also join in that same tax board. So number three, we are going to make it yours. The tools we are going to explore, golden rules to keep you safe. We are going to see all of them. So one promise by the end of this training, AI employee won't be a metaphor. You will have seen it, take a task and finish it. From answering, so today, from the number one part I talk about, part one, understand. We are going to understand what has happened. That's the shift from answering questions to doing the work. Before AI answers your questions, how do I write this payment reminder? You still do the sending, by the way. You do the chasing, you do the follow-up. As if you are used to ChatGPT, if you are used to Claude, this is how they work. Just type with them, help me do this, everything, and they do it for you. Then you copy and do it manually. Now, AI does the work. Chase all unpaid invoices. Now, when they say chase all unpaid invoices, you don't have to be having invoices here. But like I said earlier, picture things you do in your business and see how AI can help you do it. So for the example we're using here, we're going to say chase all my unpaid invoices. And then you will see this in action. An agent reason uses the tools that you have that's available to the AI, then takes action, then also check in with you with what it has done. Now, when it takes tasks and reports back like a teammate, it's not a software anymore. That's a hire. Now, we are going to meet a workspace, like I explained earlier, that if you do your business in a WhatsApp group, normally with your normal colleague, your employee, you talk to them normally somewhere. And some of you will have seen at AI in your group, any group you join on WhatsApp, you say at AI, or maybe at Meta, answer this question. Something like that. But this time around, it's for you, your own employee. Now, you've used, anybody use Slack or Asana or there's a popular one. Okay, it's this Slack too, that's a popular one. There's Asana, there are others, all this Kanban kind of board setting where you give tasks to your staff, give tasks to your people, you complete your tasks. If you've used such before, yeah. So instead of assigning a task to a normal human being, you can assign tasks now to an AI. You see all these things work today. So an example of what to do, like to do here in your workspace, you can say restock picnic for me, build a new website, like a new landing page. The AI can do that. Invoice reminder to draft it, the AI can do that. Update the price list, the AI can do that. Deliver order, AI can do that. We're in August already. So August campaign, AI can do that. Now, any task can be assigned to a human or to the AI by just calling the AI at AI in any channel or task thread, get the answer. Roles decide who can touch what. Still on that same part one, still understanding. Before anything can happen, there has to be a trigger. So, for example, somebody sends you a message, an email, that's a trigger. Or maybe a low stock. This low stock, you still see it. That's a trigger. And then the task will get created like that. Then number two, the AI reason what just happened, what is needed. And then the AI acts on it and then checks in with you. So one on the workspace board, you just saw before in the earlier example I showed you about Slack, Asana, and the likes. The shape has a similar name, a task. So every workflow in part two, we end this way. So you see the part two now. So this is the part two. So a customer bot that knows when to hand over. So if your customer is chatting with you on WhatsApp, your customer is chatting with you on what, not you particular, but maybe when you are sleeping, 2 a.m. I'll show you a customer chat on WhatsApp. And you can also test it here. I'll show you how to test a customer. Like you now, you be a customer chatting on WhatsApp. You see what I'm talking about. I'll show you how to do that now. Now, a customer bot that knows when to hand over. A customer writing WhatsApp, Instagram, or your site. AI answers instantly. Maybe the prices that the person is asking, availability, and then bookings. You see all this too. It senses its limits. Let's say somebody came to complain or a refund or negotiation, not his own call because they can't negotiate. Let's say you say you have a price of 100,000. The AI go and say, yeah, pay 10,000. No, it checks in with you what the customer is pricing. Now, then you as a human, you take over. And all this will now end up in the chat, in the tax board where you can see everything working. So you are going to try it today. You see all of them. So let me just keep going because of the sake of time. So do social media on autopilot. So let's say you want to do social media campaign. So one idea this month to push the new delivery service, a week of posts written in your brand voice, not AI speak. So now, so you see how this can also work. The AI knows you already. It's like you're an employee that knows your business too. You will see all of them too now. So you can schedule your post everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, even we by ourselves, ProveHub. Most of the posts you see on ProveHub comes from AI. Design it and then post it by itself every week. So quick review. You can also review before you publish. So it does not promise what it do not say. But then it cannot go against what has been planned already. And all of them still in the tax board. I'm going to keep going because of time. So invoices that chases themselves, the same thing I just explained is the same example. This is the third example. You have invoice that you send out to customer. Some of you, sometimes when you send invoice to a customer, you don't want to be following the customer every time. Good morning, sir. You have not paid the money. The AI can do that for you. The AI can go and talk to the customer, say you have an unpaid invoices and sounds formal. So it does not keep you guessing what is happening. I'm going to keep skipping. So now I've showed you examples. Like I said the first time, it's your own turn now. Spot the tax in your own business. They can't tell me that there's no tax in the business. You might not be doing business per se. Like from the example of the first training for version 1, version 2, part 1, part 2 that we talked about, where we give example of looking for job. You're looking for job. The AI can help you look for job. I don't know if ChatGPT can do that. I don't know if Claude can do that. Help you to be looking for a job at the moment. I don't know. But there's an example where I will show you where you can do that. Say every day, look for a job that's existing in Lekki, in Abuja, and then they maybe even apply for it, draft or send me all of them so you will see all those workflows. So that is still like your business too. So it doesn't have to be You sell something, you don't sell something, then you have a business. Even churches can use it. Anybody can use it. As far as there's a tax. So that's why I keep using the word tax. So that's why there's a tax to be done. The AI can do it. So like I said, what happened twice this week, I explained that earlier. Could clear rules decide it? And what must the human stay approved? So I'm going to be fast and keep going so that we can see the practical part of everything I've been talking about. Now, part 3, like I said, make it yours. So there are 3 kinds of tools. Go and try them. Some of you have used ChatGPT, is the most popular one. You've used Cloud, you've used Gemini, you've used Perplexity, Microsoft Pilot, Copilot. Some people might not have used Perplexity, but it's one of them. So there's the connectors, which are wiring all these things together into one. So there's Zapier, N8, Make, Boomloop, LinkedIn, and Co. And now there's the one that have all of these 3 inside it, which is ProveHub. This is why we are here today, to see ProveHub. But there are others. There are other examples. There's Airtable, there's Relevance AI, there's Notion AI. Now, all these tools I just showed you here now, they changes fast. So it's best for you to search the current year that you have, what is existing, and then also judge by the cost, the ease, and what happens when it breaks. So now let me now go to the practical part and show you some of the things we have been discussing since. So I'm in my browser. I can make it bigger so that you can see my screen very clear. So now, so on the browser, you can see there's ChatGPT on this browser. So if you've used ChatGPT, so let me make this my screen on light mode so that you can see what I'm talking about. So there's ChatGPT. You've used ChatGPT before. Some of you have used it. Just chat and then it gives you something. There's Claude. There's Gemini. So I'm not going to go through each of these one by one. I've already explained it in the slide. So you get the slide by yourself. So the major reason why we're here today is to see how ProveHub can help you do this. So you can search ProveHub on Google search. It takes you there, or you just visit provehub.com. Now, the intro, you see, hire your first AI employee. It says 1 AI employee for your whole business. It answers your customers 247 on WhatsApp, chases your invoices, work tasks along your team. And when something needs a human, it hands off to your staff, nothing fall through. The same thing I just explained just now. So you can see an example of a task being done here in this animation that you see here. So something is working. Now, I'm not going to go through the site and be showing you everything. Now, let me just clear something. So ProveHub is not another ChatGPT, not another Claude, Copilot, any of those language model. There are tools that are built already for your business. You know, initially, if you want to do your business, normally you have to go and be, for example, now you want to buy a domain name, you go and buy it somewhere in another platform. You want business email, you go and buy business email in another platform. You want to do your brand, you have to call a brand manager or a brand person to do it for you. You want to create content, you have to call content creator to do it for you. You want to create website, you have to look for web developer. You have to do customer service, you have to hire somebody to do your customer service. You want AI on your, you have WhatsApp, you have to be the one replying everybody. You have social media posts, you want to be the one posting by yourself. There's your team, you arrange your team in a particular workspace. You want to be the one going to different apps to manage everybody together. There's HR and managing. You have to hire HR person to hire staff for you and do everything, managing person for you. Invoicing and payment, POS. Those of you that have storefronts, that's your POS, point of sale. Your inventory, your bookkeeping. You have to hire an accountant. I'm not saying you should not hire all those people, but if the cost does not permit you to do that, you can assign this to AI. So what ProveHub do now, all these tools you are seeing here now, it now manage them for you. It's now your employee that does all this for you. And it's very affordable from as little as 10 naira. I'm going to go in depth to show you some few examples, how it works so that you can know how to get started by yourself. So yeah, before I continue, if you scroll down on this home page, you scroll down, you will see where it says chat on WhatsApp. So you can visit it on your own device now as we are talking here. You can visit this chat on, just click on it, or you copy this number, send message to this number. That's an example of how AI replies to your customer for you when you're not available. So you can send message to it, you can ask it question, and it will reply you like human being is replying you, show you all the necessary steps for you to go. Now, for you to get started, so you click on get started, yeah, it takes you to a sign up page. Just sign up already. You can log in with Google and the likes. Now I'm already signed in here. So if I click on login, it's going to take me to a dashboard. But for the sake of some people who still need direction, let me just log out and go to get started. So if I click on get started, you're going to see what I just talked about now. Continue with Google. So if you click on it, you log in with Google. And so they can create an account manually by yourself. Then, so if you need, so even if you follow this option, I think next time if you want to log in, so if you go to login, you don't have to enter your password again. If you want to log in, just click email me a login link. So we understand most business owners are not technical. That's why this option is there. So if you created the account, just put your email address and then it sends you one-time link. You just click it and then you are inside. So me, I'm going to log in with continue with Google. I already have Google already down. So it opened down for me. So when you come there for the first time, it's going to guide you through. So I don't have to guide you. So that's the point of this whole platform. This whole platform is you don't even have to learn it. Although there's learning section. Let me go to show you something on the homepage, ProveHub.com. So if you go scroll down to the footer, you see where it says documentation. No, help center, this place. If you click on help center, so you can see step by step on things to do, e.g., how to add credits to your balance. So you can see step by step there. But you see all these steps I'm showing you now, you don't even have to learn it. That's the whole point of this training. That's an AI. So we guide you through step by step. Even if you miss something, it will do it for you. You will see it now happening here live. So I have a project I created in the previous training of this AI training. So the first one I did was fancy shoe. So if you missed it, like I said, you've not missed anything. It's still the same. So you can create a new project, type in your project. Yeah, but if you create an account newly, the AI will guide you like a baby, step by step. So my own stage now, it has guided me to finish. That's why it's showing me, because now it assumes I know what I'm doing. So I can choose my project or create a new one down here. So I'm choosing my existing project, then it opens. So this is what I've been doing with it. So if you open it, it might look like this ChatGPT interface that you are used to. Yes, it's supposed to be like that because we're in the era of AI. So you're supposed to be seeing consistent AI usage across different platforms. So now, so we are going to see an example here. So when you open, yours will look like this too. You have a chat board there where you can chat with the AI. So now, for example, now I'm new too. I don't know what I want to do. So I can ask the AI, how can I employ an AI? So I asked the question there, how can I employ an AI? So I'm going to zoom this so that you can see the reply that is coming up. So it says you already have an AI employee integrated into your ProveHub platform. To employ your AI teammate, simply assign tasks to them on the task page. The AI can handle various tasks like drafting messages, managing customer inquiry, automating workflows for you. If you want, I can help you create a specific task for AI right now. Just let me know what you need. Now, yes, I say yes. So I want to create a task. I will say I want to create a task to remind me on my WhatsApp, on my own WhatsApp, on my WhatsApp. So when you are creating an account, you'll have added your WhatsApp number already. But if you have not, you can edit your profile and add it. You can also chat it like this. Like I want to add my WhatsApp number here. It shows you how to add it, or it does it for you. So I want to create a task to remind me on my WhatsApp to call a customer. This is the basic example. Call a customer called Mr. So if I do like this, it will assume I have a Mr. something. So let me just put Dayola, Mr. Dayola in. So it called Mr. Dayola. So I'm going to press enter. So let me a little bit zoom this off so that I can see it my screen fully clear. So this is better. Yeah. So you say I will create a task titled "Remind me to call Mr. Dayola" and assign it to AI teammate. See. So what would you like this reminder to be sent? When you like the reminder to be sent, please provide the date and time. So I can just say, now I don't have to go check my calendar. What is today's date? I can just say next week. Next week. Let me say Monday. Next week, Monday, 10 a.m. So there's a button here to click send, but I just like to just tap enter so that because of the training, so that I can see my screen fully for those of us using our mobile phone. So you see, it's creating tasks for me. So you said the task to remind successfully created and assigned to AI next week, Monday, see, 10 a.m. So now if I go there, say you can view it on tax page. If I click on this page, it takes me to that place, to that tax page where I can see, okay, because I zoom my screen bigger, so I just unzoom it. Where I can see what's that. So this is the tax here that I just created. Say, remind me to call Mr. Deyola. Now the AI has already taken that tax and created it for me. That's what I was explaining to you from the beginning, that you don't have to learn tools on the platform. The AI does it for you. So now it's going to be in to do. So when it's that time, it will do it for me. When it do it, it will also update me that I've done it for you. So I just give a basic example. So there are others that it has done already to the ending. I finished it. So if you finish this one already to the end, that's why it's on. This is another task for the previous. Okay, I think I just got, if you had your screen at deep here, it's here that's working. It has moved already from here to this place on its own. See, it says in progress. And it's that tum tum tum, that sound you are hearing. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but it's a sound playing here. So that sound is telling me that it's doing something. And then if you check, you see this notification side here increasing. And then it's also sending me emails, sending me notifications. So if you're using the mobile app, you also get notification that it's doing something. So it says this thing that you have. So this thing is just did. It created this 37 seconds ago. Let me zoom in so that you see it very clear. Created it 37 seconds ago, 28 seconds ago, and then it's telling me what it has been doing. So if I go inside there now to see what it has been doing here in this in progress. So let's see. It says, it seems I couldn't find a hair. I told you before that because of this, it's not there. So you can see how to add your customers to the platform. So if you have created an account from beginning by yourself, you will have seen how it's guided you to the point that you can train your AI. So you can see this train AI button everywhere you go. So this train AI is here, train your AI. So you can also chat with it from there, beginning that how do you know my business? To tell you that, okay, train your AI. The same way it just guided me now creating that tax. The same way it can guide you into creating your AI. If you have questions, you can wait to the ending of the teaching. I'll also be done within the next 5 minutes. I should be done, or less than that. So you can train your AI already. You can add, you can update it via chat. So because I've created a new account, I've passed this stage. If you are new, you will have seen this stage from beginning. You can chat with it. You can open your voice. You can talk to it normally. You can answer questions that it shows you. It's going to know about your business. And then you can also upload, let's say, for example, now you used to chatting with ChatGPT already with your business. So just go to ChatGPT and says, with everything you know about my business, export it for me as PDF or as Word document. Then when you download it, bring it to this ProveHub and upload it here. So it will continue from ChatGPT to know what is already there and continue like that. So when customer comes to your comes to your chatbot, you have a customer care AI. So when it comes there, so this is the place where it is. You can also ask the assistant I just told you. And if you see everywhere on your screen, you always see Ask AI. Everywhere on your screen, you always see Ask AI. So from there, you can. This is the communication I just did before on the homepage. You see it here. So it follows you everywhere you go on the platform. So you can also see that train your AI that is there. So even if you don't know what you are doing, like I said, sorry for using the word, don't know what you are doing. Normally, you didn't build the platform. So you are not among the developers, you are not among the owners. So you are not expected to know what is there. But the easiest way for you to know what is there is by when you chat. Like I give an example of chat. Please mute yourself if you are not supposed to talk, please. Then, so yeah, so I just clicked here now for customer care AI. So you can brand your customer care AI to your own taste. So you can share the link. You don't even have to even put it on your website if you don't have a website. You can copy this link and chat with it, send it to your customer. Let me click on this. You will see the link will open. So you can chat with it. If it's too dark or something, you can change the branding. You go to branding, you can change the color of it. So I think this is dark mode, so I can make it light. If I put it, okay, not yet. If I click here light, so you see it's now light. You can change the color of it. Then there's something called brand kit. I don't want to confuse you by saying too many things, but the AI on the platform can help you do all these things. You can they can book you on the platform. So if they have an appointment, so the AI can create booking for you. So, but I think to book, you have to add a service in your booking tab first. So this is the booking tab here. So if you go to the booking tab, you will see how to create your booking. Please kindly mute yourself if you are not supposed to talk, please. Then, so you can see the booking. it's so you can do your booking. So if I click on it to on, you can on the booking. So I can add my services, choose when they should book you. If you're supposed to pay, you set the payment. So I'll show you how to set payment. If you're supposed to pay for your booking, so if you're supposed to add service, so add your services and then your price on the platform. That let's say you're an hairdresser, you want your people to book you, your customers to book you at so and so time. So you will do it, and they will see all your schedule, the time you are available. So and then you too, you can also see your upcoming booking. The AI can also reply you that somebody has booked for you, and then put you in the conversation with that person and make everything go well. So there's conversation tab. There's so much that can be done. So many tools. I don't want to waste your time with it. So the workspace, we've seen the workspace already. How AI create tax for you and handle the tax. The example I gave is the most simplest example that I gave. You can do your own. Like that's why I said you can create. Please don't let me mute you myself. It's rude. Mute yourself by yourself, please. So, I think I have to mute them myself now. Let me go to mute. Mute. Sorry for mute. Okay. So then, yeah. So if there's something for you to approve, you see it under approvers, and then you can connect your own. You can connect your own WhatsApp yourself. You can connect your own WhatsApp yourself. So to get started, you can click on connect WhatsApp and then put your number, put your WhatsApp number, and then click connect. And then I think if you connect, you can also test right away with your own number, but using our own number because you have to get approved by Facebook before you can work. There are many tools on the platform, like I've said. So these tools are the ones that AI helps you to do. Now we have come to the end of the practical section. Like I said, I've explained there are so many things to do on the platform. So the AI can do them for you. So let me go back and let's finish our slide, and then we are done. I think we're supposed to be on the next slide. Yes. So keep a human on anything that matters. Automate freely, repetitive tasks, low risk, clear rules. Then when there's something that has money involved or customer relationship, you let the AI report to you. You see all of them. You've seen all of them already. I've showed you how they work. So the tools are powerful. Wiring them together is real work. Many logins, many bills, many things can break. No single board. So that is the existing way you have been doing it before. But on ProveHub, everything is easier. All the tools you need to run your business are there. From even registering your business to scaling, to hiring, to growth, to marketing, they are all there. But all this will be done for you by AI. Everything you just saw is one board away from you to start your own. I've showed you the workflows already, the 3 workflows in one account. Sharing your business data on the workspace from part 1. You've seen that already. With the AI on the roster, no monthly subscription. You top up credits and pay for as little as 10 naira per action. And you only pay when you use it. So you've seen many of the tools. These are some of the tools: customer bots and WhatsApp agents, content and social publishing, invoicing that case itself. You approve everything, like I've said. Now, there's still other tools again too that I didn't show you. Let's say you have a physical location. So AI can also have senses. So camera AI can watch your shop, what is happening in your shop with AI. And there's also another tool again, it's called Scambridge. You have, maybe this is good for government agency or agencies that deal with paper plenty, that wants to move from paper to digital. So instead of you scanning and waiting, there's another product. I won't touch much on that. I just saw it there, so I have to just talk about it. Now, but the point I just said now, so if you've seen something that is not on ProveHub for you, you can also build a custom agentic system for you. So we map it, we build it, you run it. So today you're working curious, you are working out capable. You've seen the pattern. So think them in tax. So stay safe, and there's always a faster path, which is ProveHub. I just showed you. One sentence to take home today: you are not buying software anymore. You're hiring a teammate. So most times, when your teammate does something for you, you as the manager or the supervisor, you don't have to know what they are doing. But now AI can be like that, your employee, your employer, your whatever, AI can take that role for you. So as always, ProveHub is always free to learn, and we're always ready when you are. So bring the task you found today, put it on ProveHub, and let it run the task for you. Assign it to your first AI employee, or talk to us about a custom agentic system for your organization. So thank you for staying this far. We are done already. So, but it's time for questions and answers. If you have a question, you can put it in chat, or you can unmute yourself to ask the question. The last training, there were people that asked questions, and the other one, if there's none here, wait a bit for questions. So if there's no question, there's no point wasting our time. Thank you for coming in today. See you same time next week.